Oh, hello there.
Hello, Pete and Allie, and a
Pepper.
joyous
And
little Pepper. Hello, Kimmy. Hello, Amy. Hello, William. Hello, Laura. Ryan. Hello, Laura and Ryan. Before I forget, Laura, I didn't tell him what I never tell him what I commented. Yeah. So the pin video, I have proposed pin trading between you and Ryan.
That would be the best.
Yeah.
That would be the best. Yes.
Yeah. So
Totally.
I can't even begin to imagine the pins that the two of them would trade for each other. So we...
Oh, and that Toy Story pin it's the Toy Story Hotel is in Shanghai. The one Toy Story pin. That there's some cool pins that you guys got in that.
You guys get really cool pins.
Like the international. I like the international stuff. There were some cool pins. Yeah, that Toy Story Hotel. We saw it. What were we saying? Oh, it was the one.
Someone's vlog, maybe.
Eleanor Dreaming. They're the British vloggers.
Yes.
They went to Shanghai, and that was the hotel they stayed at. So,
yeah. So anyway, we are going to set up trading between Pete and Ryan, and yeah,
how we'll do it, but we'll do it.
So hi Meg, hello, let's see, hello Ginger, how are you? Welcome everybody, welcome DC. Have you digested the fudge yet? For those of you who did not see, DC tasted 11 pieces of fudge the other night on Disney Connections. That was a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun. Well, that's whenever we've done like snack boxes or taste tests,
right? Or just taste tests as a family.
Yeah, we did one time where we just did let's taste test, and it's
God, we got to tell them Night of a Thousand Cakes.
Oh my God, yes. Like it just gets to be, especially like sweet stuff. It just gets to be, you get to the end and you're just like, it's a lot of sugar.
It's like the meat sweats, but with sugar. Yeah. Devin, hi, welcome. So let me tell you all, I don't think we've ever told the story of Night of a Thousand Cakes. Elizabeth, hi, welcome in. Okay, so Night of a Thousand Cakes was when my parents moved down to North Carolina. And so we went down to visit them, and we were at like a little North Carolina kind of diner place. Yeah. And we wanted to get dessert, and they had a bunch of different cakes out, and we couldn't decide which kind of cake we wanted to get. And so we decided to get...
Yeah, the way we operate, we're just like, fine, we won't make the decision.
Right, we just get all... Ginger, we were talking earlier today about being indecisive, so we just got all of the slices of cake.
We went up to the counter, we're like, yeah, we want one of all of them. And the woman was like, what?
Because it was 11, 12 slices of cake.
We're like, we want one of all of them. Like, we just want all of them. She's like, all of them? Yeah, all of them.
And then we called it, I put it on Facebook, we called it Night of a Thousand Cakes, and it was so much fun. Our kids, they were like, really? Yeah. We get to try all, but then by 5 or 6 cakes in.
Even one bite of cake 12 times gets to be a lot.
Yeah, but we ranked them and it was really fun. So Sal, hello, welcome. Mertz, hello, welcome. It was, one of our favorite places, Mertz, in the world is a place called Bald Head Island, North Carolina. I think we might have talked about it last week.
Might have, yeah.
So if you all are looking for... Christina, hello, welcome in. If you are looking to unplug, go check out Bald Head Island, North Carolina. It is one of the few places that this man will actually relax. You take a ferry over. There are no cars on the island. You drive golf carts around. It's amazing. I love it.
One of my character traits that I'm not terribly proud of is I don't have the ability to sit still. Even on weekends, if it's I always feel like I have to be doing something. So I'm just
yes, I do not. I do not have that feeling. I'm perfectly content to sit and take a nap. I greatly enjoy naps.
And so that is one of the few places where I can go. I don't worry about anything. I can just sit and do nothing but
it's awesome.
Sit on the beach and do nothing.
So Melix, hi, welcome in. Ben, I thought of you today because everybody are about to have our first snow day tomorrow. Yes. It might even be snowing as we are just beaming out into the universe. We're supposed to get all of 3 inches of snow. So it's not, Like,
No.
it's not like a good Pennsylvania snow, but it's enough that now there are going to be kiddies across Pennsylvania who are not going to have school tomorrow. So, but not enough to be a pain when we have to shovel. So
Correct.
That's good.
I don't know. We might not even have to like really shovel that much like tomorrow. So.
We don't have to shovel at all. We have a teen boy.
Go out and shovel, boy. Especially because the boy may want to end up going to his girlfriend's house.
Exactly. The boy has motivation.
If you want to go to the girlfriend's house, you shovel, boy.
Which is great.
Let me know when you're done.
I will also say that in advance of a snowstorm, you have snowstorm food shopping. And so the boy has like 4 bags of chips, all sorts of cheese sticks. Like he came home and he had like a buffet of junk food in front of him.
We usually like, and we'll stop like at the grocery store, like if we have to on the way home from school. So like we leave, I leave practice, she leaves rehearsal, and Aiden's in the show, so he's at rehearsal. And usually like we'll just run in, and all of a sudden like he's getting out of the car, and at first I'm thinking like, why is he getting out of the car? Like we're just running to get stuff, and I'm like, we're getting snowstorm snacks.
And he knows it's after school.
And we start walking down and all of a sudden he's just like, funk, funk, Takis, boom. Cheese sticks, boom. Oh, this one has meat sticks in it too, boom. It's like, come on.
Yeah. And Joanne, it's not necessarily so much that the roads are going to be impassable. Here's what I'll say about education right now. We're not going to have enough staff to make sure that everything is clear.
Yeah.
Basically. So that's, things
wind
are
chill
nuts.
of -8.
We had that. We had one year where school was canceled because of cold.
Yeah.
And he is the one who would have to like go outside and shovel, and
I hate the cold.
we don't like cold. Yeah,
we
don't like cold, but here we are. Yeah,
students yell at me
Elizabeth, come on over, come shovel the driveway. It'll be you and Aiden, and we'll throw Pepper out into the snow. It'll be wonderful. It'll be glorious.
Like my classroom is like usually between 72 and 75 degrees, and like the air conditioning, like the cooling doesn't work. It's hot, but I don't care.
Yeah.
But like, and I'll even like have a sweatshirt on. The kids will come, oh, it's so hot in here. I'm like,
did you do this, Mertz? I did the same thing, like the scrolling. How many of you all in this chat either listen to the radio? Remember when like the radio station used to announce and you would have to, if you missed it, you had to wait like 20 minutes until it came back around? These kids today, they don't even know.
Here's an even weirder thing. I went to a high school out in Pittsburgh, and this is one of the, every time I tell this, no one else has experienced anything like this. We did not have any busing at all for our entire district. And this wasn't a big school district. This was like, I graduated with probably almost 400 students. So it was a pretty big school district.
Hey, Mary, how are you?
We had no buses. Everyone walked or drove like cars to school. We never had snow days.
You guys walking?
Like when I say
we
never,
had blizzards
like,
too, girl.
I mean, literally, the first time we had a snow day, I was in high school, and I went to the same school district like all through school. It was like I was in like 10th grade and we finally had a snow day.
Really?
Yeah, we never,
that's
because
one of the benefits
it was never
here.
like, hey, the buses can't make it. We never had a snow day.
See, I, on the other hand, always lived in pretty rural areas. And now we're in like half rural, half urban. But yeah, it was always, we had snow days. So, and you still read them, Meg? Huh? I had no idea. I thought like now we call it getting woofed because we get like 4 text messages. We have 2 different emails. All of our phones at home are going off.
We get a text message to tell us to check our email.
We do.
It says check your email for important information. Why don't you just tell me what you want to tell me in your text message?
Chris, really, Magic Wishing Star, Christy, never snow days in Chicago. That, I guess you guys are just used to like dealing with like feet. I mean, it
was when I went to college and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't have to take buses to school. Everyone walked and we never had snow days.
That's so
Everyone
weird
was like,
that you don't have a school bus. So you never got to like put your feet, your knees up in a school bus. Find the duck. Did anybody find the duck in the back of the green pattern of the seats?
The whole what? What the heck are you talking about?
Okay. It was like fake green leather seats. I am not being insane here. And in one of the fake green pattern, they used to stamp it in. I swear to you that one of the stamps ended up looking like the head of a duck. I know that there is somebody out there who knows what I'm talking about.
Our school district literally had like 3 buses, and so it was like if somebody needed to go on a field trip, they got one of like the 3 buses.
One of the buses.
Yep. And like when we went like on Friday night football games, like the school district had to rent buses so that the football team and the marching band could like get to the football
really
game. Yeah,
I don't know how you did it growing up.
Siskiyous. See, I have a friend because they're down in Alabama. I have a friend that lives in Georgia, and like every so often they'll have a snow day because like it snows. Like if there is any snow on the ground,
right?
Then it's like all right. Like I remember there was like
you don't have the capability to deal with it.
They live outside Atlanta, and it was like a day and a half where no one did anything because there was like half an inch of snow, and it just. Until it melted, no one did anything.
Disdiva Magicals, are you talking about the duck? Do you remember the duck? See? I'm telling you. I'm going to look it up on the Google, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about because fake news. Laura, no, I promise there was a duck. So Mary also, for all of those of you who don't get much snow, like Mary now has a bunch of kids that she's going to school with from Florida. So they were very excited for the first snow. Since she's in like upstate New York, they're not going to be excited for like the 23rd snow. But that first snow, it's going to be magical.
See, DC just got, he got the text while he was watching.
Really? Awesome. All right. Yep. See, somebody else remembers the duck.
I don't know what.
I'm going to find a picture. I'm going to find a picture because it was one of the cool buses if you had the duck. So anyway, let's talk some Disney news, shall we? By the way, did we all see, while he's pulling up his little list of Disney news, I was editing the Bippity. Was it the Bippity video that you snuck it in?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was one of my finer moments. So like when we film, I've got like a stack, like all of my Disney shirts and my Disney hats are like right next to where we film. And so she's always like setting up the camera and stuff. And so I'm figuring out like what shirt I want to wear and what hat I want to wear. And I'm like, I'm going to put on the bucket hat, see if she notices. So like literally it was like, hey, I'm ready to go, Pete. Like, come on in. And so like I just walk in, I pop the hat on, I sit down. She's like, are you ready? All right, yep. All right. Oh, hello there. And like we roll through the whole thing. And I figured like I get the like, I had it on, she'd turn, she'd do the thing that she looked at me, and then she'd like, oh, she'd be angry at me. And she like didn't notice. And I was like, and I was like, all right, she just didn't notice. And then all of a sudden,
did you think, who's gonna tell her?
Yeah, and I was thinking like, how far can this go? Like, how is she like? Did she not see it? Has she like warmed up the bucket hat? Like
a terrible secret keeper.
I was I was like super excited that this was like happening, and I was like, maybe she's warmed up the bucket hat. Maybe she's realized that this is part of who I am. And then all of a sudden,
part of who I am.
That's right. It's part of me. It's on brand. Come on.
On brand.
So
brand.
So she said. All of a sudden, she's over on the other end of the couch. She said, "How did you do that? Where did you get that?" She's getting all angry.
Well, because I'm editing,
and I see she's got the like screen up where she's trying to figure out like what the thumbnail's gonna be, and she's like, "How did that get in there?"
Yeah, it got through the whole edit, and then it got up until the. Anyway, Mary, I'm so glad that you received your box. I can't wait to see. We're gonna turn you. So we've turned Lauren into Candle Guy. We've turned Connie into Candle Lady. Yeah. Like we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you some favorite scents. That's the other, like Ginger. We're gonna figure out what kind of wax we can put you in.
Sorry,
Hashtag
Ginger.
Wax life.
Sorry, Ginger. Nope.
Hashtag wax.
I have no control over that.
No. You just put the bucket hat on and go. So, anywho, what do we have going on in the Disney unit? Let's
the first thing you saw it before I did was that they're getting rid of the virtual queue. Is it everything? The one I saw was Ratatouille that they're not.
I saw a headline, and can anyone else? I saw a headline that I definitely saw Ratatouille, but then I saw a headline that they're just gone.
Like they're not going to do it anymore.
So I don't know. We'll have to ask. Disney Inside of the Andy is down there now. Matt Davis is down there now. We'll have to find out. Bucket hat. We don't need. That's okay. That's not a bad thing to never have worn a bucket hat.
I do have my light up hat tonight. I didn't
light up hat. Yeah, I don't know. With the whole lightning lane, and I will say,
I mean, that's what I would guess that they're trying to do is like you've got pay lightning lane and lightning lane and Genie Plus, and I think some of the feedback I've heard from some people is that it starts to get a little bit too. There's like too many things.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
It's
like
a little too
queue
busy.
and what I will say is that they just came out with apparently good discounts like yesterday, and like we didn't jump on them.
No.
So I don't know. We're gonna go to New York a couple of times. We're gonna go Broadway it up in DC.
Yes. Oh! Yes.
Okay.
I just saw it a few minutes ago, Mertz. Yes. I gasped from across the room.
I thought that the man had hurt himself. I thought that like, I don't even know what cataclysmic thing.
And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like speechless.
And then he doesn't talk.
Yeah.
And he does that often. He'll like sigh, and I'm supposed to ask what's wrong. He'll go, and I'm supposed to ask like what's going on. He'll say, "Oh my gosh." But this time it was the Figment.
She's my audience.
It was the popcorn buckets. So I mean,
this thing's like big too. It's
really?
like, oh yeah, it's big. It's oh yeah. You get afterwards.
Yeah.
They released it via TikTok.
I'll show you
now,
the duck
again,
seat.
part of it's like TikTok. I think it was a sound clip. Like, I know something you don't know, and she's like singing, like she's like voicing over it.
We don't understand TikTok. And apparently you go like this a lot.
She slid out of the way, and behind her was like, it's like a big like full size Figment.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, yeah.
All right. Okay. Well,
I'm on it.
Great. So, we're gonna have a little purple dragon popcorn bucket in our house.
Yep.
Yes. Great.
Yes.
So no more virtual queues. You know, it's a shame because we were really good at that. We were good at that. We were really good at
the problem.
Pass.
Is that a very small percentage of the people. And one of the things that I read, and I think this is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That they really realized was a problem.
Yeah.
Was there was a small percentage of people that really knew how to work it and be super planned.
Yeah, us.
And then there were some people that if they hadn't gone through the process of planning, you couldn't like remedy that situation. If you showed up at Disney World and you like didn't realize that there was Fast Pass, it like there's none left. Whereas now, like if you show up on your,
more left. There's always more left.
If you show up with Genie Plus and you're there the first day and like I'm having a bad experience because I don't know what this Genie Plus is, well, they can say, hey, guess what? Tomorrow you can do it, and that's like one of the big things is that like if you can
that's
adjust.
What I have to say about that.
You can adjust your, but again, we know the people that know how to work it. You're like, I know how to work it.
Amy, you need to pick up one at least. So if you see it, here's what I will say. If you see Figment popcorn bucket, we will help you get it to us. So you immediately just woof us. It will have a home as name the price.
Name the price.
I will, let's see. Elizabeth says, what is your favorite scent? Oh, I really, really like Silencio Bruno because it is clean and fresh and like oceany but herb, and it just smells like the movie. What's your favorite scent? Oh,
God of Thunder. I mean, I really like Thor, and so
you have like God of Thunder for a while. We're at like 54 candles that
I've liked God of Thunder because I get it. I like Thor, and it captures like my idea of like it's. Do
you like Party Thor or regular Thor?
Party Thor. Come on.
He is Party Thor.
You have no idea. You have no idea with the fact that there's multiverse happening, how badly I want Party Thor to show up in a Marvel movie.
That would be really
I want Party Thor.
That would be really cool.
There are not. I want Party Thor showing up and like messing with Doctor Strange. That's what I want.
That would be.
That's what I want happening.
Really cool. Okay. I can embrace. I
mean,
Party
picture
Thor.
Chris Hemsworth as Party Thor.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. I mean, let's just all take a.
Hey.
All right. Next.
I'm sitting right here.
Next on the list. Go. Come on. Roll them up.
It's marathon weekend. That's the big.
I don't. Yeah.
We got our friend Matt's down there now.
Yeah. Actually, if you want to show a little support to our friend Matt Davis, he shows up on our lives all the time. We teach with him. He's a wonderful human being. Go follow Davis Runs Disney. Davis Runs Disney on Instagram. He is running not just the marathon this weekend. He's doing the Goofy
race and a half.
So he's running a half marathon tomorrow.
Saturday.
And then he's running the full on Sunday. The half is for time. The full is for fun, he says. So, yeah. So go follow
as
him.
a distance runner, I completely understand that.
No, no.
Yeah,
no.
Here's my thing. And I think we vaguely talked about this before. I'm a big runner.
Ryan, hi, how are you? I hope that your classes are going very, very well.
Like, I'm a big runner. Like, I coach track, I coach cross country, I've run marathon, all that stuff, right?
Yes.
I guess at some point it would be fun to do one of the Run Disney ones, but I don't know. They're very expensive, and I've heard people say if you want the experience of running in the parks, like, go and do it. But if you're going to do it as like a runner, so it's not necessarily like...
There are a lot less expensive races that you could do as a runner. Ooh, Sal, which candles did you pick? Here's a question for all of you as the rabble. I fully get that we have 11 billion candles on Pixie Dust Apothecary. I now have them organized like by scent profile. Does that make it easier, or would it be better to do like movies and princesses or like woodland creatures, like that kind of a thing? Because I'm trying to figure out if people would prefer to pick scents based on the kind of smells that they like or their favorite characters.
Like, try to find like a character.
Yeah, so that's what's turning around in my brain as we are starting to like try and add stuff and do like body scrubs and all that stuff that's coming next. For you, how do you like to find your candles?
Well, like for me, the process. Yes. She's the creative genius behind
hardly
our wax life world.
Hashtag.
But I always like it when she tells me the story first. Yeah. And you tell me like okay. And there's some of them. It's not that they're not the ones I think that I like more are the ones that are like one of the reasons I like God of Thunder is because I love Thor.
Michelle, pause for a moment. We just watched your unboxing of the lockets. It was glorious and made us smile. So thank you for bringing a smile to the faces of two very, very tired teachers today. Yes. Thank you. Yes. So continue.
But I like that. I like when you tell me the stories first and I get the mental picture, and there's certain characters like I like Thanks for Noticing Me.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well, it's becoming a body scrub, so get ready to bathe in it.
Awesome, cool.
Merch, this is Pixie Dust Apothecary, our candle company. If you like manly scents, you would love You 3000. That's one of our manly
That's another
ones.
Good one, yeah. That's definitely Tony Stark.
Man musky things.
Tony Stark cologne, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Yes. Thank you, Ryan, for reminding me. Happy Topsy Turvy Day, everybody.
That's
it's the 6th of January. So yes, it is Topsy Turvy Day, and maybe that's why it was a really, really weird vibe in school. Yeah. Like all day.
Maybe everyone's getting ready for
it.
It
was so weird. Sal, Paradise Falls is hands down. I should have said in addition to Silencio Bruno, Paradise Falls, I love it. It is so wonderfully sweet and tropical and airy and gentle, and I love Paradise. And it's a pretty candle. It's like blue with all the balloon sparkles in it. Yeah, Paradise Falls. So anyway, unless you like the Beach Club Resort. So, oh gosh, your co-teacher was, I can't even imagine. Terrifying, I think, Ryan, is the right word for how I would feel. I've told you, and I'll say it again, I subbed before I actually went into the classroom full time. I subbed for a year, and I lasted one half of one day in kindergarten, and then I came home and I said to him, I am never. Okay, so you had Chaos 5 too. Lyric, hi. How are you? Welcome in. So it's been okay. Everybody's having weird days. It's the 6th of January.
Yeah.
Topsy Turvy Day. There you go.
Very strange.
Better days for us all tomorrow.
What did I?
All right, what else do we have?
Oh, there was the guest fight at Toy Story Mania. Did you see this?
I saw that it happened. I didn't see what caused.
I didn't see what caused it either, but it was like a rocket.
Rumble?
It was like 4 or 5 of them, and there were like people rolling on the ground, and all of a sudden you see this one cast member like it is little.
Oh, it is Toy Story.
They're like there's like this person like punching this other, and all of a sudden you see the guy in like the red, white, or the red, blue, and like the primary colors, and he's like running towards the camera trying to like, I don't know, get Mickey security or something. I was like, holy moly.
That's just a really funny mental image. Sometimes, they're holding the little posts that tell you like 15 minutes to get on to Toy Story Mania. Then they throw down the post and like charge into the
It's go time, guys. Come on. Someone's rumbling in the Toy Story Mania. Yeah, like, what the heck is wrong with you people?
It was also, I will say, that I had to teach Aiden how to use a crutch today as a weapon in our blocking of Newsies. So, anyway.
And when you teach in the same school, it's always fun when one of your students comes in and goes, your son gets to beat me up. I was like, what? He's like, I was like, my character. He gets to beat me up. He hits me with a crutch in the show. I'm like, he's a nice boy. He won't hurt you too bad.
And it's actually going to be really, really cool. I have Aiden, like, he grabs the crutch and then he, like, flips it like you do with, like, a sword to get your hand on the hilt. And then he, like, kneecaps him. So, anyway, that's what I did today. How was your day, everybody? All right, what else? So we're fighting. We're running.
Now, this is where... He's probably getting ready for his live, but I wanted to
let's see. I think we have like a few more minutes with them. And then we're all going to turtle nugget our way on over.
They are adding one of the booths for the arts is going to be an Encanto themed like food booth.
Ooh.
So they updated the one. I guess it's where if you've ever been to between France and Morocco, there's always been one that had like Central and South American food. And now, like, the sign they put up said something like Cantina Cocina.
Oh, that's cool.
Or Encanto Cocina
that's cool.
on it. And it's going to be, there's a hypothesis it's going to be all, like, Colombian-themed food and stuff, which I thought was
Amy, cool. You're probably going to be down there for the Festival of the Arts, huh?
Because it starts next week, I think.
Oh, that makes me very, very jealous. I like the festival food.
Yeah, like, all the booths and stuff. They showed, like, the pictures, all the booths.
Do they have,
all the booths and stuff.
Is Violet Lemonade just flower and garden? Violet Lemonade is...
I think so.
So wonderfully good. Oh my goodness. All of a sudden, we didn't understand the hype until we tasted it, and then we understood the hype.
This is what 30% of all of the box office from 2021 was Marvel. So almost a third of every single ticket that was sold for any movie.
Are they counting live streams?
No, it's 4 movies. Shang-Chi, Black Widow, Eternals, and Spider-Man.
It did. That was 2021.
Those 4 movies were a third of all of the box. Like, that's incredible.
Oh, Meg's going for the Festival of the Arts is so cool.
Yeah.
So.
That's
Disney made a lot of money, so it only makes sense that they're charging us more. They are. They're charging everybody more for everything.
So of those,
totally makes sense.
So now we only saw 3 of them.
We did.
So we can't really talk about Black Widow.
No.
But which one did you like the best?
Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Yeah, hands down.
So Spider-Man,
Shang-Chi, Eternals. Spider-Man, Shang-Chi.
Okay. You really didn't like Eternals that much?
I think that it was wasted potential. That's what I think with the Eternals. I looked at it. First, congratulations on your wedding. That's very exciting. So many people going for the Festival of the Arts. We should go. We should just go. That's all right. We'll just go. We'll leave Aiden. He'll be thrilled. I think that Eternals was I looked at it from a storytelling perspective, from a composition and character development perspective, and I think at the end of the day, I didn't feel the same problem I had with Shang-Chi. I didn't feel that the big conflict at the end was that much was really that much of a problem. So
see, anyway. I liked I think you're right. I think Shang-Chi and Spider-Man are pretty close. I mean, Spider-Man's top 5.
People are backing me up. Yeah. Backing me. See? Logan is the teens are with me. Yes, Mary said that yes, the teens are on my side. Thank you. I have the demographic of the future.
Okay.
Yeah. Why did you like Eternals?
I mean, I liked it. It definitely. I would say it was still third. I would still say it's third. I don't think it's quite as low as you.
We have to watch Black Widow maybe tomorrow.
There were a bunch of the characters that like I really enjoyed.
See.
Like I thought,
Lauren agrees with me that there was that much.
Yeah, I thought Gilgamesh. I really like. There was a bunch of the characters that I really.
I'm not
really
saying
liked.
that the character. I'm saying see, Meg puts it right. Eternals was good. It just needed some trim and boost. Yes, just need a little zhuzh, little oomph.
I guess in general, and I was actually
such potential.
My one student who is like super Marvel fan. We were talking about this the other day. We're at the point now in I think the progression of all the Marvel stuff where we now need like when Phase 1 had like the first Avengers movie, like where everything kind of came together and you had like a big conflict and
Lyric,
you had like.
So was I. I was getting angry because I was so lost. I get that it's a building. I get that it's comic book. Side note, Michelle, here's content idea for you. You and Adrian should try and make the lemonade and then taste test it. That would be awesome. You've seen what happens when we try to make things with our gingerbread house, which is still standing. We still have 2 walls of the up house left.
As Karen said, watching us struggle is fun.
I don't have the patience for like 5, 6, 7 movie long story building. I think that what was good for me personally about our exposure to Marvel was that we started with Infinity War and then went back and watched everything. So we had everything up to Infinity War like readily available for us. So
you gotta watch it faster.
Yeah. Tammy, you'll probably have to watch it eventually if you're welcome in. You'll have to watch it eventually if you're like a Marvel fan.
Well, it will next. It's one of next week's Disney Plus drops. So on Wednesday it goes live.
Yeah. Okay, Lord, you are joking. Please. He's freaking.
Well, no, it's because those characters in the Eternals are like they're like the Marvel version of those DC characters.
Okay,
so like Green Lantern, Flash, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man are like their powers and abilities.
You see what I'm doing with my head? That means parallel in alley talk. Okay.
And so that battle at the end when they're all like
battling.
Yeah, that was like seeing.
I get it.
If you're like a superhero Marvel comic book type, like seeing that type of stuff is cool.
I am not, and no, it is. That be like I get, but they had that, which is why I like Spider-Man. It's like I get the gravitas and like the importance of all of a sudden the green. Well, I'm not going to say anything because it's new enough. So, all right. Anyway. Next, Kathy, welcome in. Just moved to Florida. We were all just talking about how many people are going to get to go to the Festival of the Arts. So are you close enough that you are going to be able to partake? We are very excited about this.
And yes, Christina, we just said that the Eternals is what's on next Wednesday's like release date is, so whatever that is, the 12th. Is Eternals.
Oh, what's coming to Disney Plus. Yeah, so watch it. We'll all talk about it. If you haven't all seen it, you have Disney Plus. We'll talk about it next week. So there you go. What do you got next?
What else do we got? Hold on.
Oh, hold on, he says.
Anybody that is traveling down there, Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
3-month.
Stop.
Refurb.
Are they?
That's the talk. Like that.
Seriously?
Like the rumbling is like. Could they be trying to fix the Yeti? But like, then the talk has always been that it'd be like years. It takes.
I mean that ride was down like days in our last. It was down like long periods.
So I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What about a roller? I mean, because in the end, it's not. I mean, it's a roller coaster that's pretty complicated and pretty cool, but it's not. It's still just a roller coaster. I don't know why they would need to do a 3-month refurb.
I don't know. But if that Yeti actually started moving again, I would go back for that. Would you go back for a moving Yeti?
I might.
Yeah?
I might.
Yeah? Combined with... Okay. So now let's
you're
figure out how I get
Guardian, I want to ride Guardians. Guardians is one of my favorite Marvel movies.
Derek reports that they say it's routine maintenance, in quotes.
I'm not booing you, Derek. I'm booing Disney.
We start booing
Yay
people
to Derek,
out of
boo
the
to
live
Disney World. Boo to routine maintenance. We want moving Yetis.
For Derek.
Like,
I like my Yetis moving.
Guardians is one of my favorite Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I am Peter Quill in many, many ways.
You're a better dancer than Peter Quill.
But I have the same level of comedic timing and annoyance of his significant other.
Yes. And your music is a little his music choices are very Peter Quill-y.
Yeah, very much. That is a ride I really want to see what they do with it. I really want to ride it. And it's one of those ones that I can imagine don't know if you're going to be able even to really film it. And even if you are,
especially if it's like screens, because I will say, and Lauren, you can speak to this if you're still here, if you're getting ready, fully understand. I don't understand Mission Breakout. I don't. I mean, maybe it looks like a lot better in person. I'm also a huge Tower of Terror fan, so
see, I disagree.
I'm a huge.
If we were,
I'm a huge Tower of Terror fan.
And when we go to Disneyland, that is one of the top things that I would be looking forward to riding. It's Mission
More
Breakout.
than Cars?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
this man
Cars
never
would be
ceases to amaze me.
Cars would be very much near the top, but
Cars. So you want to see? Okay, let's pause all this for a moment.
I've watched some of the stuff on how they did Mission Breakout. It's really cool the way they did it to make it so that like when it moves and the way they filmed it so that it's not watching a screen as much as like. They filmed it with multiple cameras so that when the car moves just a little bit, the image changes just enough so it looks 3D, like without 3D glasses. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And again, I love Guardians.
Hey, Mickey, did we retire Mickey? You get a piece of Mickey. If you want a piece of Mickey, Mickey's all around. Well, I don't know. I'll
He's around here
to
somewhere.
Him at school or something.
He's at least in 4 or 5 pieces. So.
Yes. By the way, if any of you, I mean, we are still boxing things up tomorrow to send them out. So check out our video. What was it, last Friday? Mm-hmm. If there's anything you want, you let us know. Let us know. Ryan, you guys are going to Disneyland this. We thought we were going to this summer, but it's not going to happen. Maybe next summer. We'll have to push that back to next summer. Some of
it's tough because now we're like.
See, Derek, you land on a level, they open it, something crazy happens, then you fly and it keeps. Okay, we'll see.
Everything I've seen, and
go on the cruise ride.
What really looks cool is like the whole theming of you're in like the collector's lair or whatever, and like all that stuff just looks really cool. Like the theming looks really cool.
Jason, hello! You popped in right in time. We are talking about Disneyland, but we're now going to open our pins. Now, were you done with news? Do you have any more news?
I think I'm good.
You think okay?
let me check my list. Oh yeah, because with merch we already talked about the Figment popcorn bucket. That was
that's the big news of the day. We are going to try and complete a set to begin 2022. 2022. That still sounds super weird to say. If you've been with us, you've seen that we are working on this villains collection. I have. If any of you see these and are like, oh my gosh, I need some of these boxes, reach out. So we need the evil witch.
By the way, I said, oh yeah, you must have really gotten a good deal on these. We got a lot of these. She went, yeah, I got a good deal on them. She's awful. I
am a light. I am a lot of things. All right. Okay, Turtle Nugget. We'll see you. We will turtle ourselves all over there, and I'm going to send you on your way with an Ursula. But it's a chaser Ursula, so here I am, like rolling my eyes.
So what do we need?
Ursula.
We need the two evil witches.
Here, hand me that.
We need the two evil witches. So we need the chaser evil witch. We need the regular evil witch. And then we need the regular Maleficent.
For those of you who don't know, this set, like the regular pins are the version of the villains in color, and then the chasers are white with like glitter accents. See, they're pretty amazing.
Mary needs to come back home because when you guys open these, she like was really
I know.
lucky.
I did
you
not.
Got, like 3 chasers.
I did not get that child in enough unboxings before she had to go on her little way back. By the way, this
is now going to get frustrating.
So big news.
It's a nice pin. If anyone wants it.
It is a nice pin. Mary is going to be an RA, everybody. It's very, very exciting that she applied to be an RA, and she found out today she's going to start like next Friday. Yeah. So, I am
She
so
gets her own bathroom. She was very excited.
That's the big news, is now we have to buy a bunch of bathroom supplies for her because she got the experience of college communal bathrooms for a semester, and that was enough for her. So Oh, thank you, Mertz. We will pour them and we will send them out, and can't wait to hear what you think. Cannot wait. All right, so we have an Evil Queen. We have an Ursula Chaser. This might be I think this is a Queen. Let's see. Yeah, which ones did you order? That's a very, very good question, DC. Oh, it's a Queen of Hearts Chaser. Would you see what Pepper is eating, please?
She's eating, I think.
Great. All right, so we have another Evil Queen, or Queen of Hearts Chaser.
Come on, give me
something. This isn't bad.
Give me something.
I mean, we can keep... No, it's a regular Queen of Hearts.
Want me to get a couple more?
Sure.
All right, take that.
Go 2 more, whatever.
All right, cool.
Whatever. By the way, speaking of that, there's a casino that just opened by us. We were
I like how she mentions that as I'm like moving off camera. Like, oh, if I should mention this now, I don't have to.
No. Right. Yeah. So, but anyway, we always
all
have
our money's
horrible
tied up
luck.
in villains, pins, and wax.
That hashtag Disney unboxer problems.
I'd like to put 3 Ursula pins on black. Like.
I'm sure they will see the value. So anyway, all right, everybody. Did you open it already? Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. And then use those crossed fingers to do a drum roll. And let's see if we can get those last 3.
Well, here's the thing. I can cheat. I know what left is shaped like.
Hey, people! It worked! Oh, it worked! It's
nice.
Yes! Oh, wait until Morris. Morris is delightful. Morris.
Walt's Dream is another one. You're gonna like that. If you like the sort of like more
colonial and tobacco.
That I would say that might every time we package that and ship that out, like that's one of the ones that you're gonna like that one.
We have all the chasers now. I feel like we've done something today. I feel like now I can just. That's Cruella.
Cruella. No. Sorry.
It's okay. That's okay. All right. Well, now we have a bunch of traders. We got a Cruella. We got a Queen of Hearts. But this is progress.
One more. We have all the chasers, which are the hard ones.
We do. So, pretty soon
anyone
we'll just have...
that wants villains pins.
Yeah, hit us up. All right, people. Well, this was productive.
I thought so.
And now I bet you we're going to go outside and it is going to be snowing here. And Joanna, I will tell you that Oh Did It Dear is one of the ones that's going to be coming in whipped body scrub. And it's not a super, what's the word for it?
Tacky?
No, not tacky.
Sticky? Scrubby?
Scrubby. It's not,
harsh?
No, harsh. There you go. That's the word. Harsh. Pepper's trying to eat something, people.
Oh, Pepper.
Hello, Lisa. How are you? How are you feeling, Lisa? We think about you. We think about you a lot. Jay said, no, there is not. There's not a hat that this man cannot rock.
No.
So anyway,
get Aiden's sombrero.
Everybody take a little rest, get yourself a snacky, and then we are going to storm on over to Lauren and Cousin Rich at Castles, Capes, and Clones. They are starting at 9:30 Eastern. They're probably going to be talking some Book of Boba Fett. Mm-hmm. So we love them, and we will see you all over there. In the meantime, have a wonderful week, whether or not it involves snow. Hopefully, shoveling won't be too bad tomorrow.
Again, that's the boys' problem.
Yeah. And on that happy note, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Above all, thank you for the laughs and thank you for watching.
And with that, we invite you to set your imaginations free.